Oh, it's recording good there? That's weird.
What do you have a view of?
I see the same thing to him, but he still like hangs around him.
Unless someone from the booth comes down and films it.
Yeah, I think oh, got it.
like this. I was born and raised here. My family is a third generation. My grandparents moved here in the early 1900s. We've had basically my daughter makes it fourth generation. For quite a while. It's a good place to live. Good people, lots of space. Now, all the towns in southern Wyoming are spaced out because of the railroad came through here. It's how far they can go before having to refuel and free water. And Laramie was a major stopping point. That's why those towns are spaced so far apart. We have one of the biggest states, yet the least populated.
There's so much space between people and towns here, so much time for reflection.
Rebecca Hiller, head of the theater department at the University of Wyoming.
You have an opportunity to be happy in your life here. I found that people here were much nicer than they were in the Midwest, where I used to teach, because they were happy. They were glad the sun was shining, and it shines a lot here.
Well, what you have is you have your old-time, traditional-type farmers. They've been here forever. Laramie's been the hub of where they get their supplies and stuff like that.
Stewardship is one thing all of our ancestors had taught us. Eileen Engel, rancher.
If you don't take care of the land, then you ruin it and you lose your living. So you first have to take care of the land and do everything you can to improve it.
I love it here.
Doc O'Connor, limousine driver.
You couldn't put me out in that mess out back east. Best thing about it is the climate. They say the Wyoming wind will drive man insane, but it don't bother me. Okay, well sometimes it bothers me, but most of the time it don't.
And then you have the university population.
I moved here after living in a couple of big cities.
University of Wyoming President Philip Dubois.
Now, I loved it there, but you'd have to be insane to let your kids go out after dark. Here, on long summer nights, I let my kids play out until 11, and I don't even think twice about it.
And then you have the people who live in Laramie, basically.
I moved here from rural Texas. Zachy Salmon, Laramie resident. Now in Laramie, if you don't know a person, you'll definitely know somebody they know. So it can only be 1 degree removed at most. And for me, I love it. I mean, I love to go to the grocery store because I get to visit with 4, 5, or 6 people every time I go. And I don't really mind if people know my business because what's my business? I mean, my business is basically good.
I like the trains too. They don't bother me. Okay, well sometimes they bother me. Most of the time, they don't. Even though one goes by every 13 minutes out where I live.
Doc actually lives up in Boswell, but everybody in Laramie knows him. He's also not really a doctor.
They used to carry cattle, then trains. Now all they carry is diapers and cars.
I used to live in Cody, Wyoming.
April Silva, university student.
Laramie's a lot better than where I used to live. I'll leave it at that.
It's a good place to live. Good people, lots of space. Now, when the incident happened with that boy, a lot of press people came. And one time, one of them followed me out to the crime scene. And well, it was a beautiful day. Absolutely gorgeous day. Clear and crisp, and the sky was just that sky blue that, you'll never be able to paint. It's just sky blue. Absolutely gorgeous. And the mountains in the background with a little snow on them. And this one reporter, lady person, she came up to me and she said,
So, who found the boy and who is out here anyway?
and I told her, well, running's really popular around here, and horseback riding, mountain biking, and she said, well, it's close to town. And she said,
Now, who in the hell would want to run out here?
and I'm thinking, lady, you just missed the point. All you have to do is look around and smell the air, hear the birds, see the mountains, and just take what's around you. And they were just nothing but mistakes. I didn't feel judged. I thought they were stupid. They were just missing the point. They were just missing the whole point.
It's hard to talk about Laramie now, to tell you what Laramie is for us.
Jedediah Schultz.
If you would have asked me before, I would have said that Laramie's a beautiful town, secluded enough that you can have your own identity, a town with a strong sense of community. Everyone knows everyone. A town with a personality that most larger cities are stripped of. But now, after Matthew, I'd say that we're a town defined by an accident, a crime. We've become Waco, we've become Jasper. We're a noun, a definition, a sign. We may be able to get rid of it, but it'll sure take a while.
Journal entries. Company member Andy Harris.
What is called? Sing an idea for the next play, but there was a song in this voice, so that's what it's about.
mind unraveling?
Amanda Gronich.
I've never done anything like this before in my life. How do you get people to talk to you? What do you ask?
Greg Parati.
The company has agreed to go to Laramie to interview the people for 1 week. But we've made some previous acquaintances with Rebecca Hilliker, the head of the theater department at the University of Wyoming.
When I first heard that you were coming here, when you first called me, I wanted to say you just kicked me in the stomach. Why are you doing this to me? But then I thought about it, and I realized that you're not doing this to me. And more importantly, I realized the students really need to talk about this. When this whole thing happened, they started to talk about it, and then the media descended and all dialogue stopped. And you know, I love my students because they're free thinkers. You may not like what they have to say because they can be very redneck at times, but they're honest and truthful. So there's this excitement here. There's a dynamic that I never had in the Midwest where I used to teach. There was so much puritanism that dictated the way people lived their lives. You couldn't get them to have or express an opinion, and quite honestly, I'd rather have opinions that I don't like and have that dynamic in education. There's a student I think you should talk to. His name is Jedediah Schultz.
I've lived in Wyoming my whole life, and my family's been in Wyoming, well, for generations. Now, when it came time to go to college, my parents couldn't afford to send me to college, and I wanted to study theater. So I knew that if I was going to go to college, then I was going to have to get in on a scholarship. And they have this competition each year, this Wyoming State High School competition. And I knew that if I didn't take first place in duets, then I wasn't going to get a scholarship. So I went to the theater department of the university looking for good scenes. And I asked one of the professors. I was like, I need a killer scene. And he was like, here you go, this is it. And it was from Angels in America. And I read it, and I knew that if I did a good enough job, I could take first place. And when the time came, I went to my parents so that they could come to watch me in the competition. And you have to understand, my parents, they come to everything. Every ball game, every hockey game, everything I've ever done. But they sat me down and they said that if I did that scene, then they would not come to watch me in the competition. Because they believed that it was wrong, that homosexuality is wrong. They thought that strongly about it, that they wouldn't come to see their son do probably the most important thing he'd done to that point in his life. I didn't know what to do. I was worried about it because I had never gone against my parents' wishes, but I decided to do it. And all I can remember about the competition is when we were done, me and my scene partner, we went up to each other and we shook hands and there was a standing ovation. Oh man, it was amazing. And we took first place and we won. And that's why I can afford to be here at the university, because of that scene. It was one of the best moments of my life. And to this day, it's the one thing my parents didn't see me do. And thinking back on it, I think, well, why did I do it? Why did I go against my parents' wishes? Because I'm not gay. So why did I do it? And I guess the only honest answer I can think of is, well, I wanted to win. It was such a good scene. It was like the best scene. Do you know Mr. Kushner? Maybe you can tell him.
We arrived in Denver and drove into Laramie. The moment we crossed that Wyoming border, I swear I saw a herd of buffalo. Also, I thought it was strange that the Wyoming sign said, Wyoming, like no place on earth, instead of Wyoming, like no place else on earth.
Lee Kondakowski.
So, I stopped this inn for a bite to eat, and my waitress said to me,
Hi, I'm David. Let me explain. I was born in 1954, and Denver Reynolds was big then, so yes, there are a lot of us around, but I promise I won't slap you for the album.
Today, my fellow company members tried and failed to explain to me what chicken fried steak was.
Now, are you from Wyoming or just casting? We're just casting.
We arrived in Laramie, just past the Welcome to Laramie sign. Population 26,687. The first
Matthew Shepard. Trisha Sager, owner of shop in town. Referred to him as Matt.
Nice to come into my shop. That's how I came here.
It was the first time I heard him referred to as Matt instead of Matthew. You go by Matt to everyone.
Well, on the 2nd of October, I got a call at about 10 after 7.
Doc O'Connor.
It was Matthew Shepard. He calls me up and he says, "Can you pick me up in the corner of 3rd and Grand?" So anyhow, I pull up to the corner to see Matthew Shepard, you know? Little guy, about 5'2", soaking wet, bitching 97 pounds tops. They say he weighed 110, but I wouldn't believe it. They also say he was 5'5" in the newspapers, but this man was really only about 5'2", maybe 5'1". So anyway, he comes up to the window. Now, I'm going to go in steps so you can better understand the principle of this man. So he comes up to the window, and I ask him, and I say, "Are you Matthew Shepard?" He looks at me and he says, "Yeah, I'm Matthew Shepard, but I don't want you to call me Matthew or Mr. Shepard. I don't want you to call me anything. My name is Matt, and I want you to know that I am gay and that we're going to a gay bar. You got a problem with that?" So I say, "I ain't gay." The thing is, Laramie doesn't have any gay bars. For that matter, neither does Wyoming. So he was hiring me to take him down to Fort Collins, Colorado, about an hour away. Matt was a blunt little shit. He always was. But I liked him. Because he was straightforward. Maybe gay, but straightforward. See what I'm saying?
I don't know, you know? How does any one person ever tell about another? You should really talk to my sister Romaine. She and Matthew were quite close.
We never used to call him Matthew, actually. We just used to call him Choo Choo, because at first we called him Matthew, and then we just called him Choo Choo. And whenever I think of Matthew, I always think of his incredible beaming smile. I mean, he'd, walk around and be like, and he just made you feel great. And he would come and talk to me while I was working, and he'd have to sit in the end seat so he could properly talk to me. And if someone was sitting there, he'd stare at them, and then wait till they get up and left, and then he'd claim his spot. Matthew was really interested in political affairs. I mean, all I ever saw on his TV tuned to was CNN or MSNBC. That's all it was ever on. So he was really smart political-wise, but common sense, not so much. So he moves to Laramie to go to school.
Matthew was very shy when he first came in,
John Peacock, Matthew Shepard's academic advisor.
to the point of being somewhat mousy, I'd almost say. He was having some difficulties adjusting, but Laramie was home for him, and he made that quite clear. And so his mousiness, his shyness, gave way to this person who was very excited about this track he was going to embark on. He was just figuring out wanting to work on human rights, how he was going to do that. And when that happens, this person begins to bloom a little bit. He was starting to say, wow, there are opportunities here. There are things I can do in this world. I can be important.
I did speak to Matthew about 48 hours before the attack. He said he had just joined the gay and lesbian group at our school, and they were really excited because they're getting geared up for Pride Week, And so, yeah, he was really excited about that.
And in retrospect, and I can only say this in retrospect, of course, that's where I think he was headed, toward human rights, which only adds to the irony and tragedy of all this.
Let me tell you something else here. There's more gay people in Wyoming than meets the eye. I know for a fact. They're not particularly, what do you call them? The queens? Run around faggot type people? The queens? No. But they're the type of people who throw bail, hay, jump on horses, brand them, and kick ass. As I always say, don't fuck with a Wyoming queer, because they will kick you in your fucking ass. See what I'm saying? Because I know a lot of gay people in Wyoming. Now, I know a lot of people, period. I've been living up here some 40-odd years. See what I'm saying? And, I don't think Wyoming people give a damn whether you're gay or straight or one way or the other. What I said, it doesn't matter. You walk into a Wyoming bar and you see 8 men and 1 woman sitting next to each other, which is often the case, and you stop to think to yourself, who's getting what? Jeez, doesn't take an intelligent mind to figure that one out.
My impression when I first came here, Catherine Connolly, is that I was the first out lesbian or gay faculty member on campus. And that was in 1992, so it wasn't that long ago.
I was asked at my interview what my husband did, so I came out then. Do you want a funny story? So when you get here as a new faculty member, there's all these like things you have to do. So I was in my office, and I noticed that this woman had called, and I was expecting it was, you know, a health insurance phone call, something like that. So I call her back, and I can hear her working on her keyboard, clicking away, and I'm like, you know, this is Kathy Connolly returning your phone call. And she's like, oh, it's you. So I'm thinking, this is bizarre. And then she says, I hear you're gay. I hear you are. And I was like, uh-huh. And then she goes, well, I hear you came as a couple. I went too, not a couple, just a person. And so she was the kind of lesbian who knew I was coming and wanted to come over and meet me immediately. And she actually later told me there were other lesbians who would be seeing with me that I could somehow irreparably take them.
When I first came here, I knew it would be hard to be a man. But I kept telling myself, people should live where they want to live. And there would be times I would go down to Denver, and I would go to gay bars, and people would always ask where I was from. And I'd say, Laramie, Wyoming. And I met so many men down there from Wyoming. So many gay men who grew up here who said, this is not a place where I can live. How can you live there? You have to get out.